Between the Football League champions, Derby County, and the cup holders, Leeds. A bright day, but a bone-hard pitch that'll make the ball a little too lively for comfort. Derby today will miss the shooting of Alan Hinton. He's not recovered from injury, so Steve Powell, a 17-year-old defender, takes over the number 11 shirt. But Derby's task here is a formidable one. Leeds come having lost only one of their last 17 games, and now there are no surprises in this familiar-looking side. The two main strikers, Clark and Jones, have contributed 37 goals this season. A fortnight ago, the teams met in a violent game that Leeds won 3-2. So much now rests on the refereeing of Harry New of Bristol. He knows he's got to get a firm grip quickly and keep it. Now the all-ticket crowd, 38,500, impatient for the start.
And it's Derby County who kick off. Both sides have been forced to change their strip because both normally play in white. And I'm afraid it might be a little confusing for those of you watching in black and white. Derby have changed to dark blue, Leeds to all red. Derby, if anything, the slightly darker shirts on your screens. Leeds with those famous tabs in their stockings. And it's Bremner, the Leeds captain, with the throw. Nish turning it into touch. Both sets of players need really to do a job for football to wipe away the memories of a fortnight ago when there were 55 recorded fouls in the game. Todd to the cheers of the crowd, but straight to Lorimer. McGovern with that labouring run of his, but he gets there first and finds Colin Bolton. Hunter versus Roger Davis. Giles to Paul Reaney. Leaving it for Peter Lorimer. And that's the one that sets Jones, a beautiful ball. And Jones hitting it straight at Bolton. But a superb ball there for Jones. Giles again. Clark taking it nicely. Jones a 1-2. Clark hit first time, but not with the necessary power, but a good understanding that Clark had with Jones there. Colin Todd now for Derby. O'Hare to Hector, and he's all right, he's onside. But again, that formidable figure of Norman Hunter there for Leeds United. Clark wanting too long. Powell now to McGovern. Inside first time to Hector. It'll fall for McGovern again. And Davis no more than a couple of inches away from getting in a header. Webster. Again the high ball towards Roger Davis. O'Hare. Crossed again towards Powell. And O'Hare this time to McGovern. O'Hare with a little more time now. And across there! And Hector couldn't quite make contact with it. Powell. Almost forcing Reaney to give away a corner. But Reaney turning it away for a throw to Derby County. Referee Harry New certainly had his arms in the air, so it can't be a direct shot by Lorimer. Bremner might well just touch it off. At any moment, it's a little bit of a worry for Derby County. There's Lorimer taking a gamble of getting a deflection off the wall. Jones turning it down for Lorimer. Oh, a beautifully struck goal! 29 minutes gone, and the referee is going across to consult the linesman. So it might not yet be a goal. Leeds United are ahead with Peter Lorimer. That's the scorer being hugged by Billy Bremner. And when it came through to him, a beautifully struck shot. Evan just turning it on for Webster. O'Hare on the far side. Derby's throw. McGovern and Hector right in there, and a corner given to Derby County. John McGovern once more taking it. And Hunter head and shoulders above them all. Todd, a very skillful chip back. Oh, and Harvey missed that punch. Todd again, turning it back beautifully. McFarlane, O'Hare! Oh, and that was bound for the goal. And of all the ironies, hit Roger Davis in the back. O'Hare with a tremendous shot, hitting his own teammate. And so the score stands still at 1-0 to Leeds United. Well, that is the half-time situation then, with Leeds United leading by a goal to nil. The goal scored by Peter Lorimer. So the goal scored by Peter Lorimer. The game improving, there's Lorimer, the game improving as we got towards half-time, and both sides at last managed to shrug off the nerves and the tension which certainly affected them for the first 25 minutes or so of this six-round cup tie. Welcome back, and it's Leeds United now defending the goal to our right, getting us away, leading by a goal to nil. McFarland and Nish to Roger Davis. Very much like handball by O'Hare, but the referee was much closer and at a better angle decided that it wasn't, but McFarland again. Hector versus Hunter. Hunter, who's been superb at the back in the first half for Leeds United. Oh, Todd losing out now to Jones. Got Giles in the middle. McFarlane trying to come back. And Giles, Lorimer hitting it first time. Hoped to bend it a little bit with the outside of his boot. But in fact, all he did was put it some 6 or 7 yards wide and give Derby County the goal kick. With the throw for Leeds. Jones, Hunter, Madeley, Gray, but now Todd for Derby. Madeley again, and Lorimer all right. On past Nish, Jones again in the middle, floating it over the goalkeeper, but just a fraction too high for Mick Jones as well. Back this time for Eddie Gray. Bremner. Gray. Oh, he took that well on the right foot. Curling all the way from some 25 yards. And no more than a couple of feet wide of the far post from Eddie Gray. Push by Hunter on O'Hare. Hunter looking fiercely in the direction of O'Hare, thinking that O'Hare was play-acting a bit. Not a view shared by the referee, who wants the free kick taken from the correct spot. Roy McFarlane then for Derby County. Straight to Clark. Todd coming in. Powell back to McFarlane. Madeley up, Cherry on his way, Todd jinking it in again, Hector couldn't get in there, Powell also. In fact, every player bar Colin Bolton now confined to that third of the field. Like a traffic jam in there now. Hunter going up, Hector going up, Davis in there. Turned back beautifully by Davis, and Madeley happy to scurry that ball away. O'Hare took a knock there in that melee, but Derby keep possession. McGovern to Powell, and just a fraction too far forward for Hector, and Harvey sprinting out once more. Well, that's given the Derby fans a little more encouragement. Davis, O'Hare battling for it with Trevor Cherry, and Derby with a throw. Bremner down, wanting some attention. And I think Harry New is saying that if he wants treatment, he'll have to go off. And you can probably see in the background the crowd agreeing with Harry New, saying off, off, off. And which might be an indication of how seriously he was hurt. And the Leeds United substitute warming up on the far side. It's Mick Bates, and anything the crowd might have thought, or we might have said about Billy Bremner, might well have been unfair, because it's Bremner who is going off. Good play by Nish, sold a nice dummy there on Mick Bates, and a long searching ball that Davis will go for, but Madeley might have put an own goal, no! Harvey, what on earth, he was coming out as far as that when Madeley was always in control, and Madeley very nearly sliced it wide of him. Webster, long and high to O'Hare. Giles, the back header. McGovern. Todd. And now Eddie Gray. Oh, Clark has made a tremendous run. Oh, great play by Clark. And a couple of yards wide after a run fully 45 yards from the middle of the field. Taking the ball beautifully on his body. And that would have been a goal in a million. As it was, Clark just a couple of yards wide with it. There's Peter Taylor, the assistant manager of Derby, down in the trainer's bench, and it looks as though Alan Durbin, the substitute, will be coming on. Free kick to Derby. Just a matter of time, I think, before Alan Durbin comes on, the substitute. McFarlane again. And Durbin now will come on. And it's Steve Powell, the youngster, going off. So Durbin, the Welsh international with a tremendous amount of experience and a fiery midfield player, coming on for Derby. McFarlane turned in again very skillfully towards Hector, the back header. Oh, and Harvey just got a hand to stop that going in by the far post. Clark. And that'll go away for another throw to Derby, who now have less than 10 minutes to save this cup tie. Madeley getting in there once more. Derby with the throw. Durbin back for Nish. Hoisting another high one into that Leeds United penalty area. McFarlane had gone right up there, but was beaten in the air by Cherry. Gray, anywhere that is safe. The old philosophy that they can't score goals while it's up in the crowd. Todd with the throw to Gemmell. And it's beginning to look more and more that Leeds United, the holders, will go into the semi-final again. A hard look at two watches by referee Harry New. Gemmell, and for a moment he had the whistle in his lips. Todd, Davis, and when it comes through now, no, McFarlane was right there, and what a pity, because McGovern was close at hand as well, and that truly will be the last half chance for Derby County. Leeds United go into the semi-finals, having beaten Derby by a goal to nil. The goal scored in the first half by Peter Lorimer.